Greetings everybody, Okami Games Online. Welcome back to more Lost Dimension. Last time, we made it to the second floor of the pillar, but at what cost? We're now down a team member. We no longer have George with us. And in this episode, set on forward into what lies ahead. Now we could go to the second floor, and I also didn't do any off-screen training like I said I was going to, because I remember something that's going to come up the next time we complete a mission. But let's really quick go back to the first floor. Go back to Encounter. Just so we can get the S rank on this knocked out. So let's go and position everyone. And let's deploy. Because apparently for some reason, even though it cleared the mission, it doesn't show clearing. If you want to get the S rank on the mission, you actually do need to play the mission again, which kind of bites. But I mean, we'll manage.
Let's do this.
Just go ahead and move forward. And just... We're going to be able to easily take out these guys, though. As if we couldn't actually take them out easily beforehand.
Let's go.
Alright, Kimino. Burn him.
Burn! Is that all?
Well, then.
Tell ya, you need to go on over to show.
Leave it to me.
And we'll just attack these guys.
Here
Critical.
I go.
Mana, defer on over to Toya.
Roger that.
Wait, he. Oh, come on, really? Out of range. Alright, fine. We'll send you towards this enemy.
Commencing assault.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I could just use freaking coil shot. Oh well. I don't think one turn's gonna make the S to A rank difference. Alright, so here. Where am I going with you? Over here. That's where.
Adequate.
Alright, let the enemy phase happen. Back attack, whopping 11 damage. Now die, even though you didn't die.
You're off target.
Okay, you're at full health, but both of them are very much going down this turn.
Come on. Good.
Get out of here.
I'll turn you to ash.
On my way.
And Sojiro, finish this guy off. Put him out of his misery.
Really all.
So the reason I went back to the first mission in the game, instead of continuing from where we left off, is because there's something that happens after clearing a mission, as I said. Plus we can get our S rank for this mission. And we get some experience. And we get some gift points to distribute. I'm hearing them again.
Don't worry.
That's great.
Another traitor, huh?
What in the world are these voices? Well, we're gonna get some insight to that right about now. No, we're not. We actually have to complete the next story mission. Okay, cool. Thanks, game. Way to prove me wrong. Alright, fine. Let's go to Merciless Tower. Now, if you want to make things easy on yourself, if you're going for 100%, put either Nagi or Agito in your team. I'm going to go with Nagi and put him in the third position if you want to have the easiest time. That part's not required, but it is recommended. Mana, you can come with us. Let's put Himeno with us. Let's put Toya with us. And let's put Zenji with us. Yeah. So, very similar team to what we used the last battle, except I'm using Zenji instead of Sojiro.
However,
It's rather strange how there might be a traitor among us, but we still have to fight against these enemies together.
Oh,
They're coming. We need to work together to fight them.
indeed.
Fight them as a team, huh? Guess that's our new priority now. Easier said than done, though.
Well,
Considering how our fate lies in each other's hands. It's a bit difficult when we have to leave ourselves wide open to comrades we really can't trust. I kindly ask you don't stab me in the back while I'm focusing on the enemy.
Seriously?
Man, this makes things complicated now. Maybe that's what the end wanted all along. You know, ruin our teamwork and watch us fall apart from the inside.
But that's...
I can fight if I'm with everyone. Our hearts are as one when we face our enemies. I believe in all of you. Everyone seems a little shaken. I suppose it's something that can't be helped, though. But even so,
let's go.
I know there's a lot on our minds, but we won't accomplish anything if we don't survive.
But
We can't let everything end here. Not now.
this area is very different from the one before.
Does the end think to lighten our mood with a change of scenery? It shouldn't be any of his concern. That gives me the chills.
A fresh backdrop. It's a shame we can't have a fresh start. It seems hardly possible. There's just too much looming over us.
The view may have changed, but I sense the hostility in the area certainly hasn't. It's not a good feeling. I'd prefer to be in the middle of a war zone than here.
If he's changing the scenery for us, he could have at least chosen a cuter locale. I'll be absolutely gutted if this is the kind of stuff I'll be seeing.
It's a whole different environment. How's that possible?
We'll be fine if we stick together.
Such a drastic change should not be possible just by architecture alone. Perhaps the end is a greater anomaly than we stop to consider.
Who gives a rat's ass? A little change of scenery doesn't scare me.
I'd like it better if it were just a tad bit more chic.
Well, we do in fact have a change in scenery, but even then,
Let's do
enemies
this.
are only gonna get stronger from here on out. We also have a change in music, which I personally do like this track. But that aside, we have enemies to fight. Fine, I'll take the counter.
Who's this?
Saw that coming.
So typically the way I like to play this map is split up into two different
Commencing
teams.
assault.
One goes to the right, one goes to the left. And I did say before, I recommend that you have Nagi with you. That's going to become apparent in due time. But for now, we should probably focus on the enemies. We still don't have a gift with Nagi. Okay. Ooh, back attack and a critical.
I'll turn you to ash.
That was really good to me.
Well then.
Send Toya this way. And just have him use coil shot. Oh, come on, really? Well, that plan's out the window. Was going to have Toya do damage, and now you finish him off.
Roger that.
But, Toya missing kind of threw a monkey wrench into that plan. Oh well, no big deal.
Takes care of that.
He's gone now, so that's what's
Here I go.
important. Alright. So,
Let's go.
let's first send Himeno this way.
Here I
You
go.
wait. Now send Mana this way. Defer to Himeno.
Oh,
Let's at least finish off this guy. Actually, move a bit more forward. Alright.
Burn!
A lot of damage and finish him off.
Good.
Now it's the enemy's turn, once again. Those green guys are probably going to be the worst of your problems. I will state that. Because they are, kind kinda aggravating, we'll just say that. But as long as we keep everything in check with our damage and like where everyone's position and everyone's health, we should hopefully be fine. Ooh god. Well,
Sorry.
Himeno's already gone. Thanks, critical hit. Really appreciate it.
Not good enough.
This is gonna get a bit more complicated, isn't it? But I don't have any way to revive Himeno, unfortunately. Let's go and use impact on this guy.
How'd you like that?
Not much damage, unfortunately.
Move out.
Alright.
Then let's begin.
Don't get in my
Switch
way.
over to Zenji. Alright. Let's attack this guy. Finish him off.
Let's do this.
Alright. As for you, Sho. Let's finish off this guy.
Pow!
Bingo.
Right?
Move out.
Nagi. Alright, let's actually go up here because this is what I was talking about. There's a research log
Commencing
here.
assault.
We're gonna try to get all of these. And having either Nagi or Agito being able to float up there really helps. Actually I got another idea. Let's... Oh, right. I am 7 swords of dumb.
Then let's begin.
Let's go and use... Oh, that's an area of effect one. Alright then. Well,
Commencing assault.
that's a bit disappointing, but okay. Let's do this the other way. AKA the normal way.
Then let's begin.
Let's go back here. Coral Shot's gonna do a bit of increased damage, so we'll use that. Not much increased damage, but still something.
Come on!
Let's finish off, thank
I
God.
make this shit look easy.
I've been kind of pissed if that actually didn't finish him off, but oh well. He's done for, and oh god. Oh yay, Defense Jammer. Hence the name, it'll decrease your vitality. Ugh. That doesn't look pleasing. Okay. Yeah, Mana, you survive with no problem
Let's go.
whatsoever. But we've got more pressing matters to deal with. Let's attack this guy.
Come on!
Pow! Here I go.
And Mana, let's have you attack, and Sho finish him off. Alright,
Commencing assault.
just leaves 2 more. One of them's right here, so
Don't get in my way!
let's go over to Zenji. Attack from here.
Get wrecked!
Come on, really? I know your weapon's inaccurate, Zenji, but holy crap.
Move out.
Let's move Nagi back here. Alright, tell you, just finish him off. There we go.
care of
There's
that.
just one enemy left. And it's this jerk of an enemy.
Let's go.
Unfortunately, the fact that we don't have Himeno with us is going to make this a bit more tricky for us.
How'd you like that?
At least it probably will. Well, actually, maybe not. If I'm
Commencing
lucky,
assault.
Go.
let's try it.
This is my chance.
Don't worry, I'll manage. How'd you like that?
Let's see if this is enough to take him down. Back attack and then show. Yes! Alright, that's the end of this mission. Mission cleared.
I'm not an admirer of that judgment system.
Yeah, what was that machine? To make someone disappear just like that.
What's odd is, the moment it was complete, we were able to continue our ascent. What sort of mechanism governs that process?
I doubt we'll find a scientific explanation to that. Still, what kind of contraptions has the End placed in this tower? A being with supernatural powers. I'd rather not think such a thing is possible.
Doesn't matter. The enemy's still the enemy, whatever powers he has.
Something wrong, Himeno? Looks like there's something bothering you.
My mind's still on the traitor. Makes me wonder what exactly they're fighting for.
Another point to consider. After all, what is gained by betraying us?
That's right. Every one of us wants to save the world.
Could there be someone who wants the world destroyed?
Sounds like a boring hobby.
An atrocious hobby, more like it. Everything that lies ahead is the result of events which have already occurred. We kill one of our own, and the result is a stairway to the next stratum. Now there is talk of another traitor among us. This could mean serious consequences.
Another one, huh? That traitor could be you, though.
Why, yes. And it could be said of you as well.
Knock it off. We're playing right into the End's hands.
You seem quite at ease. But I suppose that's to be expected. There's no way you're the traitor after seeing the End look at you with such malice in his eyes.
Who knows? Maybe he's trying to fake us out so we don't suspect him as the traitor.
For someone who's 98% moron, you say some clever things from time to time.
You don't think that number's a little too high, do you?
It may have been a sincere dislike. It may all just be an act. But either way, you are an irregular among us. Whatever the truth is, you're the one who holds the key.
Me? I'm not so sure about that.
We're gonna see just exactly where that key is in just a moment, though. Unfortunately, only got the A rank instead of an S rank, so we're gonna be coming back to this mission later. Oh yeah, and I had gift points I never distributed. Oops. Alright, that's no big deal. I can just distribute them later.
Please.
Don't worry.
I won't make any excuses to those who are killed.
Well, it's back to the lobby. I keep seeing images after battle. Is it from the minds of those I was fighting with? There are dark voices among the others. Is it the traitor? Perhaps I should pay attention to when I hear suspicious voices, when I don't. We now have the vision option from the menu, which I can explain all this game. Alright, we have the vision option. Basically, Sho becomes Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles. Alright, we have 4 tabs. We have Trust, Battle Rankings, Vote Forecast, and Vision History. Trust is basically what everyone's camaraderie is. So, like, for example, with Sho, the highest camaraderie I've got is with Toya and Mana. With Himeno, most characters are going to value Sho the most. There is one exception to that, but we'll explain that later. But otherwise, you can see everyone's camaraderie. You want to make note for each of them who the lowest person on their camaraderie list is, and I'll explain why in a bit. Next is Battle Rankings. This shows who's gotten the most points overall. And it shows who's going to have voting rights. So, if we were to start Judgment right now, Sho, Toya, and Sojiro would all get 2 votes. And everybody else would just get 1 vote. Next up is Vote Forecast. This says who's going to be erased if the votes were to carry out right now. It doesn't calculate and shows votes, of course, but right now, if we were going to start Judgment, Toko would be erased. Or Toko? Yoko! God damn it, I'm getting my games franchises mixed up again. Let's just forget that ever happened. Anyways, saying Yoko gets is going to have 9 votes against her, Zenji's going to have 2 votes against him, and everybody else is going to have 0 votes against them. And finally, the most important one, Vision History. This is what we have to use to determine who the traitor is. It's going to show us the mission we went on, and how many voices we heard during that mission. So, we heard her voice out of Himeno, Toya, Mana, Nagi, and Sojiro. 2 of those 5 have a suspicious voice. And when we were in the Merciless Tower, it was 2 voices again. Now, on each floor, there's going to be 3 characters who have a suspicious voice. However, only one of those 3 is the traitor. Our goal is to figure out who the traitor is based on this. However, if you press X on them, you have Marker and Deep Vision. Don't use Deep Vision yet, we're not ready for that. But you can mark them as blue, yellow, or red to try to keep your ideas about who the traitor is in check. So let's go ahead and place a marker on everyone. So this is the way to encourage you to try out different teams, is so that way you can figure out who the traitor is. But for now, we're going to give everyone a yellow label, so nobody is really in the clear yet, nor is anybody labeled as a traitor yet. But let's talk with some people. We've got some more camaraderie events, but we're going to see those later. You might also notice that Toya and Mana have like a smiley face icon next to them. That means we got an increase in their camaraderie level. And that does actually serve a purpose in Judgment. You might have noticed when we erased George, we only got 1 fate material from him. The higher your camaraderie is with a companion, if you erase them, the more fate material you're going to get from them. Potentially getting up to 3 fate materia from each person you erase. But that aside, let's talk with everybody and see what exactly is going on with them. That vulgar ritual, was it called Judgment? Makes me sick. How pointless. Well, if we were able to judge the traitor with it, that's fine. We'll deal the final blow with the remaining survivors, even if there was a mistake.
You're right.
Agreed.
Oh.
People can just disappear like that? That means they're dead, right? I'm so sorry, but...
Damn.
Marco? I don't think I can do this anymore.
Yeah.
It might seem impossible, but don't be discouraged. It's not good to overthink things by yourself.
That's right.
You're right. Thanks. Alright, well at least we talked with some people. So, let's go on over to the generator. One thing I didn't actually point out, when someone gets erased, their equipment is removed. Oh, and I can sell this because that was the weapon we had on show. So notice we now have George's sword, so now we can sell it. Get a little bit of extra money. And we can sell our items if we need some extra cash, or energy, excuse me. But I don't see the need to right now. To end off this episode, let's distribute all of our gift points. Let's go ahead and give Show Lock On. With Himeno, let's put a point into Flame Mastery. With Toya, let's put a point into Magna Mastery. With Mana, let's put a point into Torpedo Fist. With Nagi, let's put a point into Sky Stream. With Sojiro, let's put a point into Heal. With Zenji, let's put a point into Charged Link. With Marco, let's put a point into, what we want to put a point into? Let's put a point to stab them. With Yoko, let's put a point into inspiration. And with Agito, let's put a point into stealth step. Alright, we distribute all of our gift points. But we still got a long road ahead of us. Now I'm actually going to do some level training off camera. Probably grinding off of these missions that we've already gotten an S rank on. And this is also going to give me more information as to who the traitor is. Now, I want to go over some specific tactics that you can use besides just in general play with other teams. Another tactic you can use is just switch. When you go in with one team, just switch out one team member. Especially if it's someone that you know does not have a suspicious voice or does have a suspicious voice. Because that's going to make keeping track of things a lot easier, because the fact that we have two voices in both Encounter and Merciless Tower, that means one of two things. Either among Mana, Nagi, Himeno, and Toya, there are two voices, or among them there's one voice, and then Sojiro and Zenji are the second voice in each team. But I might do some like I said, I'm gonna do some battles, try to figure out who the three suspicious voices are, and next time on Lost Dimension, we might be able to see about identifying the traitor. And in addition to that, we're going to be heading on forward. Maybe going back to previous missions to get the S rank, or maybe just heading back to the previous stratum in general, because there are still some sub-missions we haven't cleared yet. See you guys then!